The term of life from biology refers to what implies the capacity of organization, growth, reproduction, and death. From philosophy, it is not defined by what it makes it up, but by what it can be transformed. Leaving definitions aside, let me pose a great question to begin with. When does life begins and ends? I am Bruno Cisneros and I will be talking about euthanasia. Called as the dignified death is the process that consists of a doctor intervening in the celebration of a death of a patient. For many persons, this is a total threat for their philosophy of life. They think that life is a gift and this gift should not be wasted for anything in the world. But this is where I ask myself, being in a bed sick and tired, without no remedy, waiting for the moment of your death, is this considered as living? As far as I know, doctors have the obligation to offer palliative care, which means that they take care of a patient even in terminal phase while avoiding all type of suffering. I do not mean that you are forced to euthanize if you are terminally ill. I fully respect if someone wants to spend their last time with their loved ones. But in my point of view, it is also respectable if someone wants to rest in peace. Because if there is no solution, why would not a request of mercy towards that person be fulfilled? But it should be known that for no reason I support assisted suicide, which consists of a doctor prescribing lethal drugs to a patient who voluntarily ingesting them. The OMS mentioned that every 40 seconds a person dies because of suicide. Imagine how this number will increase with the legal practice of taking your life with the help of a person who was supposed to study for helping you instead of giving you mortal solutions for your problems. Honestly, I would categorize this as inhuman to give an easy way out to the problems of persons instead of guiding and helping them to enjoy their lives. Going back to euthanasia, another argument against it is that it corrupts the Hippocratic oath of the doctor, which says, to have no other purpose than the health and the good of the sick ones. But recapitulating the foregoing, when a patient is in terminally phase and constantly suffering, if you ask me, it's even cruel to keep him in pain until he inevitably dies. But I do not mean to say that doctors will transform into a type of authority so they can decide when someone should live or die. The way I see it is that they can work as an essential part for diagnosticating the correct situation for euthanasia being employed. So when a request of a dignified death comes, the acceptance of committing this act should not be taken as violence or power abuse. In my point of view, this is an act of mercy and compassion. To conclude, we can summarize that life is a unique gift that has been given to all of us, and we must enjoy it as the best as we can, because just take into account that the probability of being born is 1 in 105 billion. So you can consider yourself as a miracle. But suffering day by day without no remedy, is that can be considered as true living. I want to finish this speech with an important quote for you to reflect. Death is a punishment for some, for others is a gift, and for many is a freedom. Thank you for